work a little bit different, and we know that some folks have been confused by this. So both teams guaranteed one possession regardless of who wins the coin toss here. And if after those two drives we're still tied, then an entire season comes down to who can score first. For just the third time ever, we need overtime to decide a Super Bowl champion as we're underway. And it's a nice return here. They'll tap. The 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Running left, here's Walker. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. A play fake, now Smith to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Steps up and he's running with it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
They go play action. Here's Smith. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
It's Walker on the option. A lot of grass ahead. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks claim a 6-point lead. Geno Smith with a touchdown. And if you were the trivia fanatic who knew that Billy Kilmer and Bobby Douglas shared the record for rushing scores in one game by a quarterback, well, congratulations to you. And congratulations to him now, because he's just joined those two as the only QBs to take it in 4 times in one contest. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Well, the gauntlet has been thrown down, partner. Now it's a touchdown or this Super Bowl is over as the kick is away. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. This one finds Kelsey. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's brought in by Hunt. Breaks the tackle, still going. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down. They'll go. It's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
1st down now. Ball at the 39-yard line. Another throw for Mahomes. He gets this one to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He's on the move. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chiefs cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs tie this game up. What an overtime this has been, Brock, and now the next score wins the Lombardi as we're back underway. Here's Chenault on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. The give now to Walker. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying with Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. And yet again, the Kansas City Chiefs have won it all. They are your Super Bowl champions. Commissioner Goodell on stage to award the Lombardi Trophy to the Kansas City Chiefs, your champions of Super Bowl 59. So that's a wrap on another incredible year of NFL coverage here on EA Sports. It was a memorable and very fun first year in the booth for myself and my partner in crime here, Mr. Brock Heward. Until next season, I'm Kate.